3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get into this tarot card reading, this intuitive reading for Danileigh. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. First things first, let me tell you guys something real quick because I don't play. If you're not new to this, then you true to this. I've done several readings on her on the other page, and yeah, the other page was dismantled. I don't even care at this point. I'm still going to do what I do like I do what I do, okay? But let me tell you how to download. Danileigh, they catching up to you. They catching on to you. They've been onto your antics. And now it's time to pay the Pied Piper, okay? I'm just saying, the song that kept coming in my head, and if you listen to my other readings before, you know I don't even be on this. So I'm going to do what I need to do after this is over. But it is what it is. They coming for you. 1, 2. They coming for you. Lock your door. Shut your windows. They're coming for you. They're coming to recollect. Recollect because they collected and it didn't work. And now they recollecting. Whoever you did something to, whoever you manipulated, whoever you put bad energy on, I'm going to tell you what Spirit said. Spirit said bad juju. Shit is coming and it's coming rapidly. And you can't hide. They are coming for you, sis. Okay? And it's just reciprocity. It's karma. It's give and take. It is what it is. Okay? So I'm not even going to waste y'all's time because you know I don't like that. And you know I'm not going to waste mine because I don't like that neither. Time is precious. Time is of the essence. Anywho, Spirit is saying that this is going to be bubbling from the stomach and the belly, the throat, excuse me. And this is spiritually intertwined. This has to do with love. But there's some kind of communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise news, text, phone call. Spirit said get it right. 1, 2. They coming for you. 3, 4. You better lock your door. 5, 6, no, for real. So I be telling y'all, look, I don't do it, and I ain't gonna lie. Now, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I will set boundaries. Back the fuck up. Do you understand? I ain't trying to hurt nobody. You, on the other hand, you did something that they had to go. Like I said before in another reading, they had to go to some other countries to help, and that was working. Okay, pay the man. I'm just being completely honest. She's going to be very naive, oblivious, inexperienced because you're inexperienced in this area. You play way too much and way too heavily. Gullible, study, apprenticeship is needed. They mess with your mind as well. Like you just fell off a turnip truck. Like, what? Spirit is also acknowledging that were you raised in a barn that you needed to get grounded and that you've been warned to get grounded. You've been told several times to get grounded and stop playing like you don't know what's going on. Yes, you do. Poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required. Now they got you running around here like a chicken with your head cut off. Chicken symbolizing more than just this chicken being frenzy and chaotic and stress and deadlines and refocus and redo for best results. Listen to me. This is more about somebody tapping in to some other type of works, juju. Call it what it is. But that is exactly what's happening here. And I don't want to get dark because I'm not a dark person. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving love and light, but I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to kick the shit. Somebody is getting shits and giggles at what you're about to go through. You haven't even seen it because it's going to be more and more and more because, no lie, you manipulated a lot of energy. Okay? So somebody is totally content. It's a yes, success, wishes granted, mastery, joyous resolution. I could keep flipping in this deck because Spirit was like, baby, we can read all day. And you know I'm 10 toes down with my decks, 10 toes down with my readings. But Danileigh, let's go. Sending you love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Okay. So Spirit is like, you just full of pride. You're somebody that's full of pride and you tapping into your higher intuitive chakra, but you're just full of pride. Okay. This card indicates a need to swallow your pride to improve your current situation and your quality of life by admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see another's point of view. I'm telling you, saying pay the Pied Piper. They don't, or admit what you did. They're going to push you to that point. Okay. Raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control. You are manipulating the situation. To overpower, belittle, or punish another goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. See, when you so focused on making sure that somebody else feels your pain, not to say that you're right or that you're wrong, but when you do it so forcibly and you do it so violently, Spirit, thank you. it comes back. It comes right back. And it takes you out of alignment. Now, you can't see the forest through the trees and you can't protect your damn self. Yet, when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes and align yourself with source, admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. It opens the door for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to the realization of your dreams. Understand something? I don't got a dog in this fight, okay? I don't know her, and I sure as hell don't know him. And when I say him, I mean the baby. But I'm telling you now, when you cross and you play with that stuff, I've said it all the time in every reading, it only comes back to bite you in the ass, okay? Danileigh, I ain't gonna hold you. Thank you. All right. It says water, surrender. So this is emotional for you, or that you could be dealing with a water sign, but it says surrender. And this card, I promise you, even when I was shuffling the deck, even when I was preparing the table for the deck, I was hearing it. 1, 2, they coming for you. 3, 4, you better shut your door, lock that shit up. But it's not even like your actual house. It's your physical body. You need to release, cleanse, get it out. Like, for real. Because you play heavy in that shit. You play heavy in that. Spirit want me to say magic. I'll say it. Anyway, water is a versatile element in the way it flows and takes the shape of whatever container it is placed into. Now is the time to release control. Release. Control. Second time we hear it. And surrender to the pull of the current. Fight the temptation to force a situation or outcome. Fight the temptation to force a situation or outcome. Again, manipulating someone else's energy. Anyway, you will get the best results for allowing events to play out organically. Be flexible and try to work with any outside element that comes your way. There are also heightened emotions at play when it comes to water. You may find yourself more emotional than usual, but don't try to temper your reactions or numb yourself. Don't PR this. Don't PR this. Don't PR this, because this is a lesson that you need to learn. Accept it. Relax and allow the flow. You may find yourself more emotional, but don't try to temper your reactions or numb yourself. Allow the feelings to come and eventually go. This card also represents nurturing and replenishing. Go with the flow and take care of yourself. At the same time, ride the waves and see where the tide will take you, okay? Spirit says, just keep going. Just keep going. All right, I'm going to just keep going then. Shit. Danileigh. What is it that you want me to say, moving in love and light? Thank you, Spirit, for Danileigh. It's a lot. You know what? Y'all already know. Ooh. I don't even like it. I don't even like that. Anyways. All right, Spirit said that you're the plug, that you are the go person for a lot of things, and people can always count on you, and so you're exhausted in this area. To get things done, they may need to get things done the way they need to be done. You are a very reliable person. So people in your family lean heavily on you to make certain things happen. It said happy and happen. And you're exhausted. You're exhausted by that. Spirit is also acknowledging that you're going to get a new car. This is interesting because something about you hitting some people with a car. So obviously you're going to get a new car. No. I'm not joking about the situation. I'm just saying, like, if the car is effed up, she gonna have to get a new one, obviously. You are or have been thinking about purchasing a new vehicle, and now is the perfect time to set your intentions of getting the car. You will find a vehicle that you are really that you really love at a great price. Spirit is also acknowledging that your car was messed with and that there was something going on. And I'm seeing break. I'm hearing break. I'm hearing break, and you couldn't. So there's a lot in play within this situation. Spirit says 777. You've been gambling. And now is the time to take a major risk in your life, and this will be a gamble. It may work and it may not. There's a 50-50 chance. The choice is up to you. You've been gambling. And this has to center around someone who you thought you were going to marry, or hearing that someone possibly got engaged and just flip the fuck out. Okay. But Spirit said it's time for you to cut ties. You're starting to outgrow a lot of things, and it's time to disconnect from the people, places, and things and situations that no longer serve your highest potential. Relationships that once worked may be experiencing a change. Jobs that you once enjoyed may become dull. You've been thinking about relocating, and Spirit is acknowledging definitely relocate, because if you want to clear, cancel, and release, you have to get out of that environment. Spirit says it's time for you to speak up. You are coming into a time time where you are going to have to stand up for yourself and speak the truth. You're going to go on trial. It's going to be like in front of a judge. I feel it. I see it. Don't hold back with what you need to say. Get your truth out, even if it means someone else's feelings may go, get bruised, what have you. So what does she need to do? Spirit's just like, pick this deck up. What does Danileigh need to do moving in love and light? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Spirit says, sun, paint the sun back into your day because you are dealing with a dark cloud. You're dealing with a dark cloud, and that's unfortunate. You're at a crossroads. She's thinking heavily about someone in particular, but don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out of the door. When it comes down to it, you can't depend on other people to make you feel happy or fulfilled. Happy. Second time we hear that word. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take that time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. Thank you, Spirit. You also need to seek an attorney because somebody's going to come to you about some custodial type of agreement. Spirit. Okay. I'm asking about Danileigh. First card says, Ofun, the future will never come while you are attached to the past. Release the past. Spirit says, Irosun, you're so afraid of what the future may be, you didn't act. Interesting how these cards go against each other, and how these cards actually read a story for her. She definitely, oh, there's another card hiding. Look at this. I didn't even see that. She definitely deals with some type of imbalance, going back and forth, knowing what's right, but still choosing what's wrong, moving in the light, but still operating in the dark. Do you understand what this said? This almost looks like death. Death means endings. I'm not picking up on like somebody dying, but I'm picking up on it no longer serves you. It is not vital to your success or to your life. Let it go. It is dead. But you're so afraid of the future. She deals with paranoia, anxiety, and possibly PTSD, some trauma from her childhood. Spirit also acknowledges with Obeogunda. I hope I'm not mispronouncing the name, but sometimes the best way to win is to choose what you're willing to lose. You're at a crossroad. What are you willing to lose so that you can win? Fantasia got a bomb song where she's like, oh, freak. It's something like that. Oh, man. Sometimes you lose, but you win again. Something like that. It's a bomb song. Okay, moving forward. Let's go. Let's stay focused because, listen. Indigo. Stay forward. Okay. I'm here. All right. Anyways, moving along. Danileigh. Current energy. Oh, no. Okay. She is going to issue a fake apology. It's a mask, and she's presenting flowers, messages of love, but it's not real. She's got a lot of haters. She's got a hate train. Exactly. Spirit says it's a hate train. And she needs to get grounded in that energy. Her heart was broken, and it's game over. And she's still pedaling on this wheel, this bicycle of a hurt, like her butt hurt. Thank you, Spirit. And she can be quite envious as well. Okay, so moving on. All right, moving on. I'll share to the ancestors. I'll share to the universe. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Okay, Danileigh, current energy. Oh. Girl. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging she's dealing with a tower moment, radical change, disaster, major loss, pain, natural disaster. Subconsciously, with the Five of Wands in reverse, she is going to try to create some harmony, success, and conflict resolution. I feel like coming clean and dealing with what is in front of her. But in the middle of the deck, she is going to be leaving to overcome obstacles, and this is actually suggested and supported by the ancestors to leave, but it's almost like she's running away, trying to get away. Got some air sign energy there as well. In the middle of the deck, this is to help her bring balance, work-life balance, dealing with ups and downs, partnership, and financially juggling. What are her biggest obstacles? Danileigh's biggest obstacle. Her biggest obstacle are fear, lack of confidence, and self-doubt. She's not a very confident person, but that means she just needs to get grounded. She needs to find her footing. She can deal with paranoia, isolation, and be antisocial. There's some Virgo energy because of this. I don't know why Mimi is coming up, but Mimi's energy is coming up as well. She's very envious and jealous, and I'm just being completely honest with the download. That bothers her. She bothers her for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, Spirit is also acknowledging that she's dealt with child abuse in the past, and she's struggling in the area of growing up, growing past it, growing past her past hurts, PTSD, and letting go of the past, the Spirit is saying. All right, moving forward, what's next for Danileigh? Poor planning, limitations, and delay with the Three of Wands is going to affect her career. Subconsciously, she needs to take a break, breaking down, and not able to follow through. She's going to have like a mental episode. But again, this is impeding upon her work and her personal life. Spirit is saying that there is an uncertain path because she deals with anxiety. She needs to trust her intuition. She does have hidden enemies, and she will have dreams of what is happening because that is how her spiritual advisors kind of contact her and connect with her if she's not able to tap in with them while she is quote unquote awake. Okay. All right. So in regards to this drive, this car hitting individuals, driving recklessly, what is the energy for Danileigh in that? Thank you. Blocked intuition, sexual tension, unwanted attention with the High Priestess in reverse. She's not using her third eye. She's not able to intuitively understand what is happening or make choices based on what is happening intuitively, but they got you locked in, they got you sucked in, they got you feeling like what we would call a zombie, which just means that you don't have complete and utter control over your mind. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging childhood issues keep coming a second time, and this played a role in the starting of her issues. Her issues just didn't arise in her relationship with the baby. Her issues started at childhood, okay? But there's some vanity and promiscuity here. Be careful because, again, this makes me feel like she could be losing, like, not custodial rights, but losing some of, if she's a full-time custodial parent, the other person will have more time with that child as well, okay? And Spirit is acknowledging that she's going to be focusing on inner strength, self-love, being calm, fearless, being brave, and overcoming self-doubt. Now we sit back in regards to this accident, okay? Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.